If I had a chance, I'd take it faster than a heartbeat. If I caught a glance, I'd run to you like nobody was watching. But it's so hard to get to you, 'cause when you see the sun, I see the moon. Buckets of water, millions of clouds, miles of road just to get where you are. Oh, I wish it wasn't so far. Thousands of dollars just to be near, countless thoughts of you being here. Oh, I wish it wasn't so hard. But maybe one day we can break the distance. I know it's hard for everyone to understand it, but you're... Good morning, guys. It is already Wednesday. I'm so tired and burned out. There is not really much on the agenda today. I'm planning to just stay home and get a lot of reading done because I feel like I have not gotten a lot of reading done during this whole reading rush thing because I've been so consumed with my videos. So today might be a little bit of a vlog that is lacking in a lot of things, but that's okay because you can't have a social life and vlog and read and edit and all of this stuff. Like, there's just no way. Especially, like, I haven't even watched some of my friends' videos because I just don't have time. So I really want to just take today, relax, sit on the porch, and just read and relax is basically the goal for today. I'm definitely going to be reading this whole graphic novel outside on the porch. Really excited for it. Like I said, I love the colors. I love the story. I've never read the book, but I'm like obsessed with the movie, so I'm really excited to read this. And also I got to like page 60-ish in this book. Guys, this book is absolutely blowing me away. The writing, it's so whimsical. It does read like a middle grade for sure. He's like going to this island to kind of give reports on this orphanage because the people that are higher up from him just want to know what's going on there, and he's really nervous. He's like a single guy. He doesn't want to leave home. He's very much an introvert. I can't wait to see what happens, but I have a feeling some of these kids are gonna be like really weird or funny. But yeah, I'm so intrigued. I literally can't stop reading this. So that's the plan for today, is maybe read this, or at least get to the halfway point, read this, and I'm still listening to This Savage Song, which I'm really enjoying now. Victoria Schwab really knows how to write some badass characters. Like, she is so good. Especially, I guess I should say more like badass ladies, like main characters. She's so good at it. She's so good at it. I might actually like read along with a physical book at some point today. Anyways, yeah, that's kind of the reading plan for today. I also need to replant some of my pots because the plants are just sitting in the pots. I haven't actually put them in soil yet, so I'm really excited to get those guys all potted and ready to go and watered. So yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna go do now. The porch needs some cleaning off, so I'm gonna do that as well. So I just got a fun bookish package in the mail, so I thought I would do like a mini book haul with you guys. I hope you don't mind, but I'm actually like really excited for these books, but I also can't remember half the ones that are in this box, so I figured I would just go ahead and share some with you guys. I remember getting some really pretty book covers, so let's just get into it. I should have expected the cat to already be in the box before it's empty. What do you think you're doing? You're just gonna sit on top of the books? Okay. Okay. That's good. First one I decided to pick up is The Sun Does Shine, How I Found Life and Freedom on Death Row by Anthony Ray Hinton. It's actually a very short book, but I've been trying to get more into nonfiction, especially with the things that have been happening recently. I just wanted to pick up a couple books that would educate myself a little bit more and just kind of see other people's lives and perspectives and experiences. I promise that's the cat. That is not me. So in 1985, Anthony Ray Hinton was arrested and charged with 2 counts of capital murder in Alabama. Stunned, confused, and only 29 years old, Hinton knew that it was a case of mistaken identity and believed that the truth would prove his innocence and ultimately set him free. So my friend Bree has read this, and she said she cried like several times throughout it because it's mainly about just forgiving people and forgiveness, and I can't imagine being wrongly accused of something. Just so confusing and stunning, like the book says. So I'm definitely really interested in getting into this one for sure, probably sometime soon. The next one I have is Jar of Hearts by Jennifer Hillier, I think. Caroline Kepnes actually blurbed this, a gripping page turner. I have seen this so many times. It's been on my TBR list probably like the longest compared to any other book on my list. I know it's a very hard-hitting, kind of gruesome thriller. So a couple people have said this is really hard to read, but I know there's a second one and possibly a third. I could be wrong, but I've been super into thrillers lately. That's like all I want to read, so I definitely had to add this one to my cart. The next two Zoe will be proud of me for. I decided to pick up Baby Teeth by, I think it's Zoe Stage. I think that's how you pronounce the name. Obviously, another thriller. I have heard a lot of people just despise this book and say it's so dumb and pointless, but other people are just like blown away. I love reading books like that because I like to see where I fall. I have a feeling I'm probably gonna fall somewhere in the middle, but I think this is about a little girl who's, I don't know if she's trying to kill her parents, but she doesn't communicate or talk, and so it's just, she does some really weird things. They take her to a doctor. I literally don't remember much about this book, and I don't want to. The next book I have is The Loneliest Girl in the Universe by Lauren James. Absolutely obsessed with this cover. It's so cute. I think this is about a girl who's the last person in space. Like, she's the last person in the universe, obviously. But that's literally all I know. Yeah, and I'm trying to read more sci-fi. I don't know how sci-fi-ish this will actually be, but I'm really hoping that I'll love it as much as Zoe does. This next book I have here is a middle grade called The Boy, the Bird, and the Coffin Maker by Matilda Woods. This is actually extremely short, and it has blue writing and illustrations on the inside. I don't know if you can see that, which I thought was like super cool. Again, don't know much about this one, but it definitely caught my attention with the cover. It also sounds like it has something to do with death, which you all know I am kind of a fan of. These next two covers I am just like so in love with. Honestly, even if they're not great stories, I don't care because I just love having beautiful books on my shelves. This first one, Wicked Like a Wildfire, I think it's just about 2 sisters that aren't supposed to use their magic, and then when they do, their mom finds out and just bad things happen. But honestly, that's pretty much the extent of what I know. As far as this one, Sisters of Shadow and Light, honestly, I really don't know. I know that 2 sisters, when they were little, I think their father disappeared, and one of them has his powers as a paladin, so like her eyes glow blue and the other one has something to do with light, but they each have kind of like their separate powers. And then one day someone comes to visit and like their life is changed forever, but you don't know what, you don't know why. So yeah, that's pretty much it for my little book haul. I just wanted to, I don't know, share books with you guys because we all love books here. Yeah, I'm just going to continue to read for the rest of the day.
Where do the clouds go, baby? I don't know. Maybe they'll be back tomorrow, we will know. How many times do I have to tell you? Early in the morning, you're beautiful too. Early in the morning, you're beautiful too. Counting the grains of sand upon the beach. Somehow that number is always out of reach. How can I tell you the way you make me feel? All of my thoughts begin and end with you. All of my thoughts begin and end with you. I know you like you know me, you know that I know you. I know you like you know me, you know that I know you. Where does the wind blow, baby? I don't know. But there is a place, I can't tell you where for sure. Falling asleep to rain upon the roof. All of my dreams begin and end with you. All of my dreams begin and end with you. Even in my sleep, I see you in my dreams. Beauty's so free. You're all I'll ever need. How can I explain the way you make me feel?
What are you doing? What do you think? Is this like the first time he's ever really been outside? So, what do you think? Are you scared? Do you like it?
Hello friends, I am very, very hot and sweaty. Also, if it gets really loud, I think my neighbors are fixing their roof or something. So, anyways, I decided to sit down out here and eat my lunch with my Greek salad. I also have some grapes in this cup. I love snacking on grapes. I could eat fruit for the rest of my life and be happy, to be honest. And I'm going to go ahead and start The Great Gatsby, finally. Hopefully I will meet the challenge of reading outside your home. And then technically this covers the movie prompt as well, if for some reason I don't get to Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Also, I just wanted to say I'm a new plant mom, so please let me know if I potted those the wrong way or did something wrong. I don't have rocks to put like underneath before like the soil and then the plant. So I know I did that probably wrong, so hopefully they don't die, but hopefully they thrive now in their new pots with some new dirt. I'm gonna go ahead and eat. Let me know how you guys are doing on the reading rush, how many books you've finished, how many prompts you've met yet. So yeah, I would love to hear what you all are reading.
Y'all, it's been a couple hours. I made some pizza because I did not feel like cooking tonight. I had a lot of dishes to do, and I finished my next book. Honestly, I loved the movie. This was just like, the story was actually a little bit boring. Like, I'd probably give it a 3-star if I'm honest. The illustrations were like super great and all of that. But honestly, the story was a little bit of like a snooze fest. Yeah, I would definitely prefer the movie over this because the movie is just so colorful and vibrant, and this is a little bit more like muted and stuff, which is totally fine. I was actually planning to bake a dessert, and I looked up for the 1920s what was popular back then, and Jello products or Jello desserts were like the #1 thing, as well as pineapple upside down cakes, which personally I don't really like. I love just eating straight up Jello, and all of the recipes I found were like really gross or boring, and honestly I am so tired tonight that I don't know if I'll be able to like bake something inspired by the book. So maybe tomorrow I'll be able to do that if I have energy, but for right now, tonight, I think I'm going to pass on that. I have also made it about halfway through this Savage song, and it's getting really, really good. I'm very intrigued, so I'm planning to kind of read it while I listen to it, because the narrator's really good, and she actually reads really fast, or talks really fast. So I think that'll make it go by even faster. Also, update on my bullet journal. I read like 250 pages Monday and 275 yesterday, and I think I'm at like 250 today again, and I don't have any more like graphic novels now, so I'm really gonna have to kick it into high gear. I have a feeling that this weekend is gonna be like my hardcore reading weekend. I'm just trying to adjust to like reading and editing and all of that. It's actually very difficult and very exhausting, so if any of you are doing this right now, let me know, because it's like crazy difficult. I am going to just sit out here a little bit longer and read probably for the next hour or two. It's supposed to rain, which it doesn't look like it at all, but we'll see what happens. Hello. It is now about exactly 9 p.m. and this is when I told myself I was going to stop reading and start editing every night, mostly because it takes forever to export a video. I guess I could get up early and like schedule it, but I like to have everything prepared the night before, and I just made some really good progress on this book, and I am so into it, like so into it. It kind of reminds me of, this sounds really bad, but Twilight. I've never read the books, but I only have the movies to go by, and it just really reminds me of that, because there's these different breeds of monsters, but there's also humans, and it's at a school, and this girl is like finding out this guy is like a monster, but she's like super rich and like gets everything that she wants, and it's just like really creepy and eerie, but also like a very interesting take on kind of like our inner monsters as well. Thoroughly enjoying this. It's always funny like going back to an author's like first work and just seeing how much they grow, because she has definitely grown a lot since this book. It's really, really good. I don't want to stop reading, but I have to so I can start editing this. Before you guys leave, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to leave in the comments your favorite Starbucks drink or something you think I should try. there's a possibility I might be going to my sister's pool tomorrow, so I might stop by Starbucks on the way and try something that I've never tried before. I like matcha, I like their pink and violet drinks, I think it's called. I like tea, I like basically everything. Leave in the comments a drink you think I should try. If I don't get it tomorrow, I'm sure I'll get it at some point this week. Today was pretty successful. I read about 150 pages of this and then 200 pages of the graphic novel. 300 pages isn't bad for one day, but that now means that I have like all regular sized books to read. I have no more graphic novels, so I'm really gonna have to kick it into high gear. But that is it for the night. Thank you guys so much for watching. Your sweet comments have really motivated me to keep me going, because as you can tell, I'm already getting really burned out. So keep the comments coming and I'll keep the videos coming, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning in my next vlog.